Spread your legs. More.
Hi, I'm Johnny. Welcome to another episode of Johnny Likes. Today I'm doing another movie off of my I Finally Watched That playlist, which is just a bunch of random movies, these movies, that I've been meaning to watch and talk about for some time. Today I finally watched The Lobster.
You tell him, Johnny. You tell the world.
So it's either the future or an alternate reality where if you don't couple up with somebody, you get ostracized and punished. Colin Farrell is a single guy who goes to a love shack. My words, not the movies. It's a hotel, where he has 45 days to fall in love, otherwise they will turn him into an animal of his choice. And his choice is a lobster, hence the title. One of the many quirks about this place is that there are single people who live out in the woods and get hunted by the hotel guests with tranquilizer guns. Yeah, it's kind of an odd movie. Farrell has had enough of the restrictive environment of the love shack, and he decides to go live out in the woods with the single people. He finds that although different, it's just as restrictive a lifestyle as the hotel. He finds that he can't stand living there either, and tries to escape with Rachel Weisz, who is his love interest in the woods. I've been meaning to watch this movie since basically it came out. And I watched Poor Things earlier this year, and it's got the same director, and I love the hell out of that, so I figured it was about time that I started exploring his earlier work. I wasn't sure going in what type of film this was going to be. Was it going to be body horror? Was it going to be existential angst? It's not body horror, which is too bad, as I kind of hoped to see Colin Farrell turn into some sort of half-human, half-lobster abomination. And someday I might, but today was not that day. It's just not that type of film. The people turning into animals thing was used more of a jumping off point thematically than as actual transformation. Although people do actually get turned into animals in the film, like you don't really see the process, it's mostly a drama with some dry, dark comedy thrown in there. I love the plot and the idea of the movie, very original, had my attention, but I didn't really care for the execution of it. It felt so sterile and emotionless to me. The portrayal of emotion reminded me of Wes Anderson's work. It's almost all internalized and spoken of in a very clinical and detached manner. Feelings are talked about, but it feels so detached from an actual human experience. And there were moments of humor and warmth throughout, but they weren't as common as I would have hoped for. I do quite like Colin Farrell and Rachel Weisz, and they did fine as they usually do acting-wise. I just didn't overall connect with the film. I did appreciate the original story, and I did actually laugh out loud a few times, but it just wasn't enough to really win me over. So I'm going to rate this a 3 out of 5. So that's my take on The Lobster. Please let me know yours in the comments. And since this is a movie off my I Finally Watched That playlist, let's take a second to cross it off for OCD pleasure reasons. And yeah. Now's the part where I ask you to like and subscribe. It is quick, free, and relatively painless after all. Thanks for watching me talk about movies for a little bit. And you can tune in next time to see what else Johnny likes.